and we kept them from offensive rebounding. I thought their rebounding early on really kind of set the tone for the first quarter.
And we talked about being a pick your poison with Jokic between his scoring and playmaking. But what's your biggest focus defensively going forward?
Well, we got to make him work for his points. Anderson Nurk going to have to do a job individually and keep them off the boards. That's the biggest concern right now defensively.
Thanks for your time, Coach.
All right, thank you.
Jason?
Cassidy, thank you. Michael Porter Jr. just bagged a jumper after a second chance for Cantor. Game one, Portland and Denver as advertised. It's been a dandy so far. Vince Carter, Jason Benetti, Cassidy Hubbard. How would you defend Jokic if you were Portland? Do you double? Do you like the double?
JB, that's what I was going to say. Imagine you're sitting in the meeting before the game or preparing for this game, and Coach Stott says, JB, you're going to have to guard him one-on-one. So I think you're going to have to switch up the defense. When you got a guy like this who can score and make plays for other guys, you have to give him different looks. Yes, he's seen it all, and he's prepared for what you're going to give him, but you have to change up the look to keep him guessing. Now, sometimes you double team because he's a great passer, so he's going to make the right play, and sometimes you make him play one-on-one and do all the scoring where other guys can't stay in rhythm.
Tell you what, if Terry Stott's called on me, as that layup goes down coast to coast for the Nuggets, and Monte Morris makes it a two-point game. If Terry Stott said I was going to defend Jokic, he would have ended up at dental school, where he was going to go if he didn't get drafted.
I love it. I love it.
Terry Stotts, and what an interesting season, right? 9th year, and here's a guy who, at points, people said was on the hot seat. You never knew what was going to happen if they didn't make the playoffs. They closed 10-2. As Carmelo Anthony's having some words with Jermichael Green over on the sideline. Melo said, we're fine, I got this.
Jermichael Green, one of my former teammates, he plays hard, and he's going to go at you. He's not going to back down from Carmelo Anthony or anyone, as well as Coach Terry Stotts, who also is one of my former coaches in Dallas as well. So, yes, he was on the hot seat, but I tell you what, man, he's done a great job of just staying the course and instilling just confidence in his team, and we've seen what he's done over the last couple of years, and this year's one the same.
5 on the shot clock here. Why don't you just tell us when somebody isn't a former teammate of yours? That'll be easier, I think.
Right, exactly.
I'll just assume they are, and then you tell us when they're not.
Gotcha.
Here's Morris to drop it off behind, and an open look wouldn't go for Jermichael Green, and there is Carmelo Anthony with the rebound. In his return to Denver, he was drafted by the Nuggets, played 8 seasons, and we're going to get an offensive foul.
Cantor a little handsy there, pushing Millsap in the back. On the screen, you'll see it right there. When he pushes you, he pushes you.
You felt that before?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Glad I'm on this side of the ball now.
Yeah, it's a little bit safer at home, isn't it?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Couple of turnovers back-to-back, and C.J. McCollum and Portland leading by 4. Career high 23 points a game for McCollum this year, Vince.
Sorry about that, JB. If you're Denver, you don't want to turn the ball over and allow Portland to get in transition. That's when you give up layups, floaters, and open three-point shots, what you don't want to give the Portland Trailblazers. You just want to get a shot up and allow your athletes to go rebound and get offensive rebounds if possible, but you can't turn the ball over.
Porter, great look down deep on the doorstep, and Millsap couldn't finish. This will remain Denver ball with 14. Damian Lillard on the bench, Jokic on the bench, along with Gordon, Rivers, and Campazzo. Porter, the only starter. Millsap wide open. Got a 3.
Great play, great read by Michael Porter Jr. Reading how the defense is playing him. They jumped on the top side. Was not going to allow him to go over the top, so he goes back door, which makes Cantor help, which gives Millsap an open three-point shot.
Oh, Melo wants his shot. Oh, he buried another! It's Carmelo Anthony night, and the Nuggets fans aren't happy to be there.
At some point, you might want to stop booing this man because he's proving right now, I'm in flow, I'm in a rhythm, baby.
Monte Morris got the jumper for Denver. Portland has not been a great defensive team, but they have done enough so far to lead by 2. McCollum, too short. Rebound kicked by Porter, recovered by Powell and taken away. Porter to the rim, those long strides to tie the game.
Yeah, I mean, for Denver, you want to take advantage of opportunities to score in transition. Portland's not great defensively and definitely not great in transition, so anytime you can score like that, you want to go ahead and do so.
Cantor boxed out nicely by Michael Porter Jr., who's played a much better second quarter, Vince, than a first quarter, especially defensively, and an efficient offensive night so far.
Well, yes, he talked about wanting to play well and understanding his new role and how important he is, and he wanted to get up to a great start, but I think he's settling in now, understanding how he can score and what he needs to do.
Yeah, it's about that time. Time for me, you, and 16 teams to rock out. This is hunger. This is hype. This is the NBA playoffs.
Suns and Lakers coming tomorrow as Porter comes off the floor. He has been efficient tonight, 5 for 6. And 11 points as Jokic, Rivers, and Campazzo are back on for Denver. Lillard back with McCollum in the backcourt for Portland. C.J. McCollum right down the boulevard.
And I tell you what, man, he scores so easy. I mean, he takes his time. He's never rattled. He's never rushed. He's going to play at his pace, and he catches you sleeping. Once you relax defensively, he's either going to swing through, pump fake, or something to get to where he wants to go.
Broken his foot 3 times and still playing at this level as Jokic misses his first jumper back from the bench. Oh, Lillard open, look for 3.
And that's what I was talking about earlier. As the big, you want to be up at the level of the screen, because with the bigs, when Portland's bigs set the screen for Damian Lillard, he's typically going to be open. Great pass by Campazzo, but when Damian Lillard comes off that screen, he's waiting to see how the big is going to play. Either you're going to sit back or you're going to get up. You see, he's sitting back there. You see the result, open 3.
Yeah, if that look's going to be there, Damian Lillard might take care of the Nuggets himself.
Yes.
Jokic splashes down a 3.
And you see a ball screen, a dribble handoff to a slight screen by the guard, which puts the big in a position where, are you going to go out there on Jokic, as you probably should, but you have a decision to make, and most bigs don't want to go out there.
41st overall draft pick, Nikola Jokic, slipped through the draft as Anthony has a ricochet. He finds it again and chucks up a 3. And if that went down, Nuggets fans were just going to say, you know what, we might just lose tonight to this guy. Right? Oh, nice drive for 2. That was absolutely beautiful from Marcus